continuance of their lineage. Seeing their families stretch across 4 generations may also provide psychological support through feelings of symbolic immortality to help them face death. They take pride and comfort in knowing that their families will live many years beyond their own lifetime. Keeping the family together is a major source of meaning. Second, great grandchildren provide new diversions in great grandparents' lives. There are now new people with whom they can share their experiences. Young children can learn from a person they perceive as really old. Third, becoming a great grandparent is a major milestone, a mark of longevity that most people never achieve. The sense that one has lived long enough to see the fourth generation is perceived very positively. What housing options are available for older adults? For most people, it is the sense of place that makes the difference. A sense of place refers to the cognitive and emotional attachments that a person puts on his or her place of residence, by which a house is made into a home. Older adults prefer to age in place. Home modification offers one option to achieve that. Assisted living facilities offer support for ADLs and IADLs while providing a significant degree of independence. Nursing homes provide 24/7 medical care for those who need continual assistance. Newer alternatives include the Eden Alternative, the Greenhouse Project, and co-housing options that focus on providing greater support for people to remain in the community. How do you know whether an older adult is abused, neglected, or exploited? Abuse and neglect of older adults is an increasing problem. However, abuse and neglect are difficult to define precisely. Several categories are used. Physical abuse. Use of physical force that may result in bodily injury, physical pain, or impairment. Sexual abuse. Non-consensual sexual contact of any kind. Emotional or psychological abuse, infliction of anguish, pain, or distress, financial or material exploitation, illegal or improper use of an older adult's funds, property, or assets, abandonment, desertion of an older adult by an individual who had physical custody or otherwise had assumed responsibility for providing care for the older adult. Neglect, refusal or failure to fulfill any part of a person's obligation or duties to an older adult. Self-neglect, behaviors of an older person that threaten his or her health or safety, excluding those conscious and voluntary decisions made by a mentally competent and healthy adult. Most perpetrators are family members, usually partners or adult children of the victims. Research indicates that abuse results from a complex interaction of characteristics of the caregiver and care recipient. Social Security and Medicare. Although initially designed as an income supplement, Social Security has become the primary source of retirement income for most U.S. citizens. The aging of the baby boom generation will place considerable stress on the system's financing. Social Security began in 1935 as an initiative by President Franklin D. Roosevelt to frame a law which will give some measure of protection to the average citizen and to his family against the loss of a job and against poverty-ridden old age. Thus, Social Security was originally intended to provide a supplement to savings and other means of financial support. Medicare is the principal health insurance program for adults in the United States over age 65. Cost containment is a major concern, and there are no easy answers for ensuring the system's future viability. Medicare consists of 3 parts. Part A, that covers inpatient hospital services, skilled nursing facilities, home health services, and hospice care. Part B covers the cost of physician services, outpatient hospital services, medical equipment and supplies, and other health services and supplies. And Part C that provides some coverage for prescription and medications. That is all for Chapter 15. Thank you for listening.